Little Big Planet was a game that came out in 2008. And this game has a permanent just brand in my brain because of how much I played it as a little child. And it was extremely hooking. No. It was an extremely creative game. And just for example, the home screen was you in a giant cardboard rocket ship. That's pretty goofy. But I'm not giving it justice. The story, even the intro, where you have a ton of different people just sleeping, especially this one guy sleeping on the job. That's funny. And they have all these thoughts, and the thoughts are equivalent to stickers. And they're just floating up and up and up. And then they go into space, and then they collect. And that's as far as I can remember. But just that intro, when I saw it as a kid, I was like, dude, this is about to be the best thing ever. Another cute little thing is you got to play as the character called Sackboy. And this little felt tip, no. Yarn ball looking no. Hand knitted doll. There you go. Took me a while to get that one. Shit. Anyway, he as a kid, you could just customize him toe to head. And that was really fun, as I recall. And you would go throughout each level and you would find different costume parts or different stickers that you could put on yourself or different everything. The game had so much to unlock and so much for a kid to customize. And that really is one of the better parts of the game. I think this game was good because the devs prioritized the creativity and fun over practically everything else. I mean, there was not even a voice actor in the first game. And everything was just noises. And it still worked. And they probably put all the money that they would have saved on voice actors into, making the actual game enjoyable to play. Anyway, it was just super charming. Every level was different, and it was just very entertaining for a child in 2008. But one of the best things about the game was you got to build your own level. And in this level, you would have all the things that you collected throughout the game, and you could just build whatever you wanted to. I sucked at it real bad. I was not creative back then. I mean, well, maybe I was creative. I just couldn't figure out how to do the controls, to be honest. I didn't build shit. But speaking of the building your own levels, people could post what they built, and you could click on their level and play it. And I have 2 levels that are just ingrained into my noggin. One of them being a shark level, as in you would be jumping on sponges on top of the water, and out of nowhere you just have some giant shark come out of underneath of you and try to get you. And your job was basically to get to the other end of all these sponges. And I maybe got there like 3-4 times ever. And man, I played that a lot. So that's showing you how stupidly hard that still doesn't work. Anyway, that shit was hard. The other level was the Titanic level, where you're just on a big ass boat and then explosions start happening and the boat starts sinking, and yeah, you're trying to survive longer than anybody else. Very fun time when you have other people playing, which brings me to the last point. You could play there could be 4 people playing at one time all together. And that's how me and my sibling just played that game together for hours on hours. I mean, we loved that game. And I was very glad that they put in the couch co-op feature. But it was pretty prominent back then, now I think about it. Nowadays, not so much. Not so much. Anyway, for a child, this was like total creativity to the max. Creative freedom, as you will. And I just soaked it all in. I loved this game. And it's sad that I probably won't get an equivalent to play this game again. But this game shot for the moon, shot for the stars, shot for whatever. And it made it. And they got it. They did it good. This game was sick, but not in an ill way. this game was most importantly out of all was entertaining. Now let's get this. Let's do the rating. I'm gonna give this game 2 badly painted rocket ships over Earth, but is made out of the yarn. That's a good rating right there.